today, like Catalina said, this session is being recorded, and if you really don't want to be shown on YouTube, please let me know and we can edit your parts out. So today is June the 13th, and I'm so excited to hear all of you today. But before we start, I just want to present myself. My name is Alexandra Sandberg. I work here at Impact Hub Stockholm as a project manager, and we're one of the partners of the Seeds of Bravery project. I am here with my colleague, Catalina. Do you want to say hi?
Hi everyone, very nice to be here today and see you all. And I'm also project manager at Impact Hub Stockholm.
Thank you so much. And before we dive into the pitches today, I just want to tell you briefly about Seeds of Bravery. I think most of you are probably familiar, but for you guys who are new, Seeds of Bravery is a 20 million euro project funded by the European Union under the European Innovation Council, with the core mission to bring Ukrainian tech startups to work more with the EU. We do this both by giving grants, non-equity grants, as well as different non-financial support, one of them being demo days, where startups get the chance to pitch for investors. We also have a lot of mentorship opportunities, as well as other upskilling courses. And as I said, Impact Hub is one of the partners, but we're very many partners in this Seeds of Bravery consortium. We're 17 organizations as well as 2 associated partners all across Europe. Like I said, we're based here in Sweden. We have Da Vinci Labs in France, and we also have multiple organizations based in Ukraine. Maybe you recognize some of them, for example, Ukrainian Startup Fund or Vacuum Deep Tech Accelerator. These are both based in Ukraine. And as you can see, our expertise varies a bit. We have everything from academic institutions to industry leaders, or for example, us at Impact Hub, we work mainly with impact startups and entrepreneurs. But we're all very dedicated to create the best programs for innovation and growth for our dear beneficiaries who are here today with us. And just very brief about the format. So today we have 12 pre-recorded pitches. The pitches are about 3 minutes each, and after we will have a 4-minute live Q&A per startups. And for the audience/investors, please raise a virtual hand and ask a short and precise question. And if you also have some feedback, you can always write it in the chat, like strength as well as areas for improvement. And for every startup, we will also launch a poll in the Zoom channel where you can write your name and email if you want to be connected with the startup who have pitched. And for the startup, come in with your best energy, but in general, just be ready to answer the questions. And once again, just give like a short as well as a precise answer, as the time is limited. And here is the schedule of the pitching. We will have 6 startups, and then we'll have a short break, and then we continue with the 6 last startups. And before we begin, we want to take a group photo. So let me stop sharing my screen, and we can take a photo for everyone who wants to be in it. So turn on your cameras for the people who want to be shown. And I can take a picture. Okay, 1 minute. Now, thank you so much for being a part of the picture. And we will start with our first startup, Steps. Catalina, would you be so kind and share your screen?
Hello, my name is Maxim. I represent MyTech Plus company. Our project is called STEPS, the System of Thermal Energy Packed Storage. We are a Ukrainian company founded in 2011. We automate businesses and produce hardware and software. While installing smart heat controllers, we found key problems: inefficient heat generation, slow response to demand, narrow market solutions, human factor issues, no full cycle control from generation to consumption. Our solution is an integrated system where heat accumulation bridges generation and consumption. Heat generation operates independently for maximum efficiency. A large accumulator smooths peak loads. It is eco and budget friendly. Raw materials for heat generation are diversified, and control algorithms use weather forecasts. We are ready to mass produce our smart controller, our flow switch, and our thermal accumulator. Other parts are market ready and adaptable. Our unique value proposition is following: innovative heat accumulator design, artificial intelligence with weather and demand forecasts, with considering raw material prices, mixed heat source integration, our own proprietary control algorithms, and up to 30% of raw material savings. Our solution will be protected by patents and internal software. By 2026, the EU market for renewable heat may reach 78 billion. We also estimated the heating energy saving systems market of Europe. It's 70 billion euro in 2025. We compared technologies and found no direct competitors covering the full cycle. Target users are SMEs like working shops, farms, hotels, resorts, residential complexes, especially in remote regions and regions that needs renovation. Revenue comes from direct sales, support subscriptions, technology licensing. Sales channels are direct sales, exhibitions, distributor partnership. Key partners are suppliers, installers, design bureaus. We have tested steps in our laboratory. Now we are looking for European pilots in 2025. A single pilot project takes 6 to 8 weeks. Pilots will help us prepare for serial production and regional expansion. This is our strong team, experts in marketing, management, sales, engineering, and tech. We need 50,000 euros for a demo pilot, 300,000 euros for pilots in 5 countries, 200,000 euro for tech development and production upgrades, 100 to 500,000 euros for scaling and working capital. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Maxim. And now you're here, and I want to welcome the audience to ask any questions. And please don't be shy. It's always nice to read some questions. Welcome, Maxim.
Yes, welcome. Yes, please don't be shy.
Yes, don't be shy. And I will also launch the poll if you want to be connected with Maxim.
Yes.
Launch. Do we have any questions for the audience? Meanwhile, Maxim, do you want to make a latest update? How is it going for you guys right now?
Right now.
Yes.
So yes, so right now we are working with software, and we just checking different modes of the operational system. But when it will be more colder, then it will be much more data, because for the moment it's too hot. And a few days in Ukraine we had 33 degrees by Celsius, and it was a record. And there was no need in heat at all. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But it continues to provide for us data, and because we need to take all kinds of data, and also we use sun panels to make also independency from independency of electric energy in case something will happen, and because it is very essential for remote regions, I mean remote from central systems. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Do we have any questions from the audience?
No question? Then it's perfect.
Okay, it's perfect. You
I
did
would
a
like
perfect
to just
yes.
maybe ask about their sustainable solution that you're providing. If you have, how you start your plan for like solutions on energy, clean energy. Maybe you can talk a little bit on that.
Can you just share a little bit what do you mean?
If you have a sustainable
yeah.
plan on site, or you are developing, how it's going on that side on
Of sustainability, you mean, from the side of sustainability? So if we speak about sustainability, then there are sustainability of different things. And if we speak about sustainability of this the very system that we have, yeah, then it will, as I told, it will be able to work efficiently in remote regions. It means the self-sufficiency will be supported in the system in case of there is no general type of electricity and so on. Yeah, but if we speak about some ecological aspects, then because there will be savings for about 30% of on the energy, then and also there will be less of CO and CO2. Then if we speak about this type of self-sufficiency, then yes, we also achieve it with some numbers.
and
Nice
you will
numbers.
be able to measure it as well.
Yeah, and yes, and we are in the process of calculation how much exactly would it be, and we need the pilots also, not only here but outside of our own laboratory, and also in some different circumstances, like in the Nordic, where there is the cold and there were 8 degrees by Celsius a few days ago. Yeah. So time is running, and thank you very much for your attention. Let's move forward.
Thank you so much, Maxim. And it ended with some beautiful music. Okay, we will move on to our next pitch by Progalit. Katarina, please share your screen again.
Hi, and thank you for the opportunity. Chronic diseases are overwhelming healthcare, and patients still don't get continuous care. Our solution, Progalit, is an AI-powered 24/7 model that supports doctors, improves outcomes, and lowers kidney stone treatment costs. It's smart, scalable, and built for the future. In 2024, 1 in 4 EU citizens lacked access to care. We face a 1.2 million healthcare worker shortage, declining access to innovation, yet digital health is expanding. This growing gap is exactly where we step in, with a scalable, tech-driven solution. By 2050, nearly 130 million Europeans will be over 65 years old. Today, more than a third already live with multiple chronic conditions, expected to rise above 50%. Effective chronic care isn't optional, it's urgent. Chronic disease costs hit 530 billion in 2024, set to rise 70% by 2050. With fewer doctors and more patients, we must act now. Progalit is ready to deploy. We've built and tested a smart treatment model for kidney stone disease. In a study with over 50 patients, we saw better adherence and outcomes. This is a working prototype for scalable chronic care. Progalit enables programmatic lipolysis. Doctors prescribe, AI monitors, adjusts treatment, and alerts only when needed. It ensures continuous care, saves doctor time, and can be adapted to other chronic diseases. In 1 year, we completed R&D, validated the model, and built a launch-ready product. We've secured 200K in funding, joined accelerators in Ukraine and Luxembourg, and now ready to expand across Europe. Here you can meet founders and visionaries. Overall, we are a 10-person team with experience across medicine, clinical research, tech, and business. Ukrainians living in Europe, driven by purpose, united by a shared vision. Our business model adapts by market, B2B, B2B2C, or B2C. In Ukraine, doctors prescribe Progalit, patients get a QR code, and AI guides daily care. We are GDPR compliant, don't collect personal data, and aim for lifelong subscription-based support. In the EU, we'll partner with insurers, clinics, and care providers. We are raising 500K to expand across Europe and extend Progalit to other chronic diseases. Our verified model has treated 50 plus patients, with publications coming in July 2025. We are ready to scale and ready to transform care. Thank you. We are ready to transform chronic care and excited to take your questions.
Thank you so much. And I know we both have Irina and Oleg here. Thank you.
Hi. Hi. Thank you. Again, thank you for the opportunity to pitch and ready to take some questions if there are some.
Yes, do we have any questions to the team today? And meanwhile, also, Irina, if you want to give a quick update about your current status in Progalit?
Yeah, sure. It's a really interesting project because it started and the pilot version was dedicated just to kidney stone disease, as I explained in my pitch. And now we realize that the need is much higher and definitely the demand is increasing because of aging population, because of increase of length of living and increase of diagnostics and treatment. And at the same time, definitely we don't have enough healthcare professionals to provide for this. And many patients for chronic disease, they cannot get the really, daily, weekly, or monthly care. So in many countries, if you need to schedule the visit to the doctor, you will get it in 6-8 months or so. And you can imagine that during this 6-8 months, whatever can happen. So we realize that we need to scale and include more more diseases to be supported and treatment, and really hope that we'll have success in this.
Nice to hear that you're including more diseases. I also think it's needed. Sometimes the time before you get help is way too long.
Exactly.
Do we have any questions from the audience today? Maybe everyone is a bit shy or ready to take the weekend, but please ask question if you have any.
If I may, now that no one has questions, I'm just curious about regulations. If you have explored all the different countries and the EU regulations and how to make it viable in different countries.
Yeah, thanks for the question. It's really important. So in fact, we are the like registered now as a medical device in Ukraine, and the regulation is exactly the same. So if we get this registration and CE mark in Ukraine, we can easily scale it across Europe. And the only thing which we'll need definitely to do is to ensure that we'll have translation of our solution for different languages to make it, country specific wise. But overall, no, let's just, if we have this legislation, so we can really go further.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Jeremy.
So if somebody want to contact us, please feel free. We'll be really glad to catch up and to connect. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Irina. Alex, you're mute.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Irina, for the pitch.
Yeah.
Good job. And next we have Pivot Talk.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Max. I'm co-founder of Pivot Talk, and in this presentation I would like to tell you more about our product. The idea of Pivot Talk was born in Gem, Canada, where me and my friend Lawrence were struggling to control his irrigation systems. In a few months of development, we have figured out that Pivot Talk is going to be not just a local solution, and our goal now is to equip every pivot system on the planet. Farmers worldwide constantly face the problem of access to effective and affordable monitoring tools. Farmers waste more than 300 hours per season checking pivots. They waste from $500 to $1,500 for the labor and travel expenses. Undetected malfunctions cost from 5 to 10% excess water usage. That's why Pivot Talk is arriving at the perfect time, and there is a lot of reasons why. Our solution is an innovative yet easy-to-use irrigation monitoring tool. On the right side, you can see current view of the device tested on the real system. The device monitors the power status and location on the system of the field, and with the help of the web platform, it provides farmers with the ability to quick and efficiently monitor their irrigation system. We import key components from the United States. We develop the software and most of the hardware components of the device ourselves. PivotHawk will scale into entire ecosystems of sensors and components. It will monitor generator pumps, weather, humidity, and has a small weather station functionality. Our target market right now is United States and Canada, with a global size of $4.6 billion. Our business model, we plan to get fundings from the selling devices, software as a service with an annual fee, also a loyalty program planned. For our startup to break even, we need monthly sale to reach approximately 35 units. If we're gonna compare competitors, you will see that only PivotHawk doesn't affect the warranty or leasing. It's universal, it's easy to install, it has simple and user-friendly application interface. With our device, you won't spend only 30 seconds to control the system, $0 for the fuel cost. You have to control 0 times per day physically the irrigation system, and you have to spend $0 for the labor costs. Right now, we are on the stage of improving the product, and in the end of 2025, beginning 26, we plan to break even and start making profit. 9 farmers from Canada are already waiting for us. Our team, as you can see, experienced and flexible. We have farmer as a co-founder, also developers, hardware, software developers, and we make sure that we will make it happen. To scale PivotHawk effectively, we require $100,000 in fundings and strategic advisory support. With the right fundings and guidance, PivotHawk will become the go-to irrigation monitoring solution worldwide. Thank you for your attention, and if you have questions, I'll be glad to answer.
Thank you so much, Max. And once again, I want to open up for the audience to ask a question. And if you don't want to raise your hand, you can also always write a question in the chat. And in the meanwhile, Maxim, like I asked the previous startups, do you want to share how it's going right now, like a live update?
You like to talk, yeah?
Yes, I love talking.
Everything is good. We are slowly getting to the release of pilot version 2. Gonna send it soon to Canada. So everything is planned. Just need more fundings.
Good. So if an investor want to take the next step, I see someone has already answered. Please do so, because you need more investment.
And advisory support is gonna be also good to have some.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Thank you too.
Any questions from the audience? Okay, then we will continue to a speech. Katarina, if you want to share your screen. Thank you.
Of a speech. Hello, I'm Victor, CEO and co-founder of Aspici. I'm glad to present our product Luminify, an AI platform to boost and scale mental health services. Our story started 3 years ago with a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. The work in Ukraine gave us in-depth knowledge, clinical validation, and data based on outstanding traction. Though there are almost 1 billion people worldwide who are suffering from mental health issues, and our goal is to make life better of more than 100 million. We created a solution based on advanced psychology, immersive technology, and unique data. Luminify allows us to scale mental health services in several ways, during a therapy session, in between sessions, and by facilitating group therapy. It is time to scale commercial success. Our target market is United States, with largest audience, VR headset penetration, and trends supporting our marketing. We found a lucrative niche to start from of assisted living facilities. They demand scale in mental health, privately owned, and expenses on therapy are reimbursed by the government. The potential market is solid. TAM global VR therapy is growing 42% year over the year. SUM is almost 3 billion. SUM is calculated down top is 215 millions. The competition is not crowded yet. Luminify uses up-to-date immersive technologies, can address over 100 issues, and has strong evidence with more than 1 million therapy sessions. Our unfair advantage is the unique data we collect in Ukraine. This will help us to make breakthrough in psychology and simplify certification process. The business model is a monthly subscription fee per headset for the number of daily users. On average, it is $3.99. The ratio of LTV to CAC is 8.6. The go-to-market strategy is based on the market structure. We will target large chain by getting credibility in small ones. We are already in Utah and will expand to California, Washington, Florida. We are expecting exponential growth of revenue, keeping costs pretty low. We plan to make a break-even point in 2025. With your support, we target to grow 30 times over 5 years. A core team with the right experience is in place. Founders, one exit, 25 years in IT each, 10 years in rehabilitation, 4 psychological department, and knowledge of the United States market. We are planning to form an advisory board and extend the team in the area of data science. We are asking for $900,000, and it will help us to achieve 1 million ARR, support 300 clinics, treat 2 million patients in Ukraine and in the United States already this year. We are making the world happier and healthier. Join us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know Max from Aspici, you're here,
Yeah.
right?
Hello, everyone. Maybe the first question will be from my side. Where is Victor? So yeah, he's missing and because of some personal reasons. But I am co-founder in the company, and we are glad to answer your questions if any.
Yes, and once again, please feel free to ask questions. You can also write a question. And Max, I'm going to ask you the same question meanwhile, if you just want to give a update where you are at right now.
Yeah, actually, we just closed we are closing the round, got 2 investors, and this is the first achievement. So half of the sum, which Victor was mentioning already on our accounts. And we are doing the good sales right now in the United States and Utah. Most probably, not probably, we will double the MRR in 2 months. And I think then double it again at the end of Q3 and scaling up here in Ukraine. That's
so many amazing updates. Congratulations on your round being a half already.
Yeah, we already got 350 and still looking for 550, which I think it is doable during this month or 2.
I think so as well, definitely. Any questions from the audience?
Maybe I can ask something in the meantime. I was curious about the monthly fee and competition-wise, like how you have planned to offer costly, effective monthly fees.
Well, this is the price per device, and device is pretty. The device is the shared device between the end users, so it could serve up to 20 end users in a day. So if you will calculate the actual psychological session cost, it will be kind of $1 or $2. And right now we are packaging the product as B2B. So this is the $399 per headset per facility, which is not quite big if you have kind of 100 residents there. That's and yeah, this is we have already these sales, and the price is really competitive, and I think we are the best in this area. So
Thank you.
we are ready for competition.
Thank you so much. And don't forget to answer the poll if you want to be connected to Max and from Aspici. Okay, Catalina, I think we can move on to our next speech. And I see Andrew is already here, so perfect.
Hello everyone, I'm Andrei Gusak, CEO and co-founder of Oh My Grant, an AI-powered solution for grant management. Simplified, we help businesses and nonprofits secure international grants. Donors want to give funding and projects want to win it, but there is a disconnect. Donors have strict requirements. Projects write grants lacking expertise and time. As a result, 85% of rejections and 15% of mess. By mess, I mean that one successful application costs roughly, on average, $26,000 and 30 weeks of work for the project, and even more from the donor side. Here goes all my grant, with our multi-agentic system OMG Tetra. We interview clients, feed this information to Tetra, which analyzes thousands of opportunities to find the best matches, and it then drafts applications that our professional bid writers finalize into high quality submissions. Tetra has a simple chat interface. It is trained on over 1,000 successful grant applications and combines more than 70 models to search, match, write, and edit applications efficiently. In 2024, we secured $2 million in grant funding across 25 grants for 11 clients while remaining profitable. We offer 3 project tiers based on size, with a retainer fee before project start and a success fee after funding is received. Our total addressable market is $95 billion, with a compound annual growth rate of 18%, and our target over 5 years is 84 mil, with an approximately 0.5% SAM penetration rate. We outperform competitors by offering all 7 features our customers need at a high level. We have a clear 24-month plan with key milestones. We have invested 20K already and need 50K to accelerate our growth. If funded, we will reach 30K in MRR by April 2026, and I can explain every number in detail if needed. In the next 3 years, we're going to help 750 Ukrainian projects secure $60 million in funding while providing free services to veterans and startups. Our team includes 8 people, with myself leading business, Vitaly leading Tetra development, and Nikita managing the core service. Thank you for your attention. Do you have any questions?
Thank you so much, Andrei, and good that you asked the question. Do you have any questions? So, once again, please, for the audience, if you have any questions. Otherwise, Andrei, I will ask you the same question, like, please give us a brief update where you are right now. So it's nice.
Now we have developed MVP and we doing it and testing in the real environment. So our next milestones are finalize the technology. Now we're adding features and etc. So the first focus area is technology development, and the second is traction improvement and sales and scaling. So those are 2 main areas that we're working on. So and also at the same time we improving our customer service. So that's what we're working on.
Good to hear that it's progressing forward. Do we have any questions from the audience today? Today the audience seems to be more on the quiet side.
No, I'm a bit curious today.
Asking.
Thinking if you have you have any partnerships regarding recruitment agencies, HR departments, or is it client oriented to companies? And what's your thought on that?
We have partners that help us by referral system to acquire new clients. That's partnerships that we're looking for, and the partners we already have. That's also have one marketing partner for customer development in the European Union that we're now working on also. Those are partnerships that we have and working on. So
Thank you.
Do you have any more questions from the audience? Otherwise, big thank you, Andrei and Katarina. We can continue with our next pitch from
thanks.
Microsoft. Thank you, Andrei.
Enterprises lose millions of dollars due to inefficient and complicated processes. This is what a contract approval process looks like for one of our customers, the largest mining company in the world. This particular process has over 50 steps and required approval actions before a final contract can be issued. And they have hundreds of such processes, like HR, compliance, procurement. It's a nightmare for them, but it's even worse for their employees. Such companies try to automate processes with systems like SAP. Just more money down the toilet. So we created Almexsoft, a no-code workflow automation tool to transform all this complexity into simplicity, so employees can focus on tasks that really matter. It saves our customers up to 80% of their project budgets, and they can achieve everything in weeks. With our citizen development approach, enterprise automation doesn't take years or cost a fortune anymore. This is where we win at competition. With Almexsoft, designing and launching any business processes takes just hours, not years like with SAP or Microsoft. Our customers don't need a massive team of developers to implement automation. We provide an open API and a fully functional BPM for rapid scaling. And we know this works because we already signed on more than 70 enterprise customers. We doubled the number of users 2 years in a row, and we reached $2 million in revenue by last year. We make money by charging subscription and support fees. We're also rapidly developing partnership networks to grow even faster. The workflow automation market, it's huge. It's growing 25% annually, and it's going to reach $17 billion by 2030. Companies that embrace digital transformation now will secure their future. And our team has a solid background to master it. We have almost a decade of experience delivering projects for Fortune 500 companies and top banks. We have a deep understanding of the processes of large enterprises and good expertise in the latest technologies. Join the Almexsoft family as a partner or beloved customer and take your business to the next level with powerful no-code automation. Industry leaders like EY, ADM, ArcelorMittal, British American Tobacco, Glovo, and Home Credit Bank have already running digital transformation with us. Now it's your turn. Let's shape the future together. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Georg. And I see you're here with us, right?
Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
Hello. And I'm gonna ask the same question because I think it's always good. Please share where you are right now. Any updates?
Okay. Yeah. So as I mentioned, maybe during the pitch, we are scaling, we are growing, and for now, like the main goal for us in new markets. We launched this year in Poland, and we get the first customer there. It's Żabka. It's like largest retail company in Poland. And now we actually also enter into Middle East market, and we already signed in the first POC there with Amstel Group. It's like one of the like really big steel company here. Yeah, so we just onboarded a big team of sales, like 3 guys who will focus mostly on outbound marketing campaigns and sales. Yeah, so that's where we are.
Congratulations on your expansion. And do we have any questions from the audience today?
Sorry?
No, I was asking the audience if
Oh, okay.
any questions from the audience. Like I said, don't feel shy. You can also always write your questions or any feedback in the chat. No questions. Otherwise, thank you so much, Ior, for your great speech and your great work.
Thanks for your attention.
Thank you so much. And we will actually continue to our break. We will take a break until 13:50. So we will see each other in 7 minutes and then we will continue with the pitches. And thank you all for the great pitches so far. It's really amazing hearing your work. Hello everyone, welcome back after the break. I hope you had some time to get some coffee or move a bit. Now we're gonna continue to our next part, and this time Policymaker AI is gonna pitch. So Catalina, please share your screen.
Hey, my name is Alexander, and today I want to tell you about Policymakers AI, a tool for forecasting risks of disruptions that offer mitigation strategies tailored to business. We all know that disruptions happen. Geopolitical conflicts change the supply chains, and new regulations may reshape how business operates. And you know what? Very often, businesses are not prepared. 11.5% of businesses reported more than 10 major disruptions during 2023. At least 5 military conflicts occur each year that lead to supply chain breakdowns and new sanctions, and at least 500 new or revised regulations with significant impact on businesses are passed each year. This all leads to financial losses, disrupt operations, unstable media posture, and poor employee security. At the same time, we see that existing solutions focus on real-time reporting rather than trying to analyze and forecast such disruptions. This all brings us to the conclusion that businesses need proactive predictive monitoring of emerging risks and also actionable insights on how to mitigate them. At the same time, we also understand that not all disruptive events may be predicted. So we start where we have an edge. For the last year, we have been working on a ML model to forecast military conflicts. And surprise, surprise, it reaches the accuracy of the best academic closed source models, and we are quite sure we can improve even further. So, based on our research, I'm happy to present to you Policymakers AI, a military conflict forecasting tool that alerts about military conflicts before they materialize and provides businesses with intelligence on mitigation strategies. Examples of events we forecast are military conflicts, large-scale protests, or civil wars that may disrupt business as usual. We will provide businesses with insights on how their current supply chain may fail, for example, because their logistic route goes through the affected territory, or their main supplier might be affected by the developments. From the client perspective, it looks very easy. Register and pass the link to your company's website. We scrape information about your company to understand what exactly it does and where it operates, and confirm information and start receiving relevant alerts and updates. Our market opportunity in total was estimated to be 44 billion in 2024, and the market is growing with compound annual growth rate of 12%. Our sum is 8 billion, which is the size of European risk analytics market, and we estimate our sum to be 6 billion, which is 0.5% of Dutch sum. Our team consists of 3 talented engineers who are passionate about geopolitics, and we are also hiring a co-founder with policy domain expertise. We have completed our research and now we are moving towards building a product around it. By the end of Q2, we will plan to finish delivering our website and publish results of our research. In Q3, we will finish our MVP and onboard NGOs and first paying customers. And thank you very much. Check out MVP and sign up for early access.
Thank you so much, Alexander. Super interesting and relevant. Do you want to give us also a quick update how it's going with the website and all?
Sure. So actually, we are kind of in a soft launch right now. So the website is there. It's called policymakers.ai. So we are very eager to onboard first people who will be actually using the product to already push out like the relevant updates for them. Currently we are covering the whole world, but right now the analysis is actually conducted only for Ukraine. So as soon as we get customers for other countries, we will just conduct analysis for also other countries in depth. Yeah, and our MVP is essentially will consist of this whole pipeline of get information about the company, conducting the analysis and alerting. So currently the alerting part is not yet there. So that's why we say that we are still building MVP, but the analysis part is already there. So we already can derive the analysis. It's just building out the functionality to actually send alerts, which we're still working on. So yeah, we are very close to the full launch.
Nice to hear. I'm gonna check out the website later. And do we have any questions from the audience? Either raise your hand, but you can also leave a comment in the chat. Otherwise, big thank you, Alexander. Super interesting, and I will definitely check out the website.
Thank you very much.
And I think all of you in the audience should also check out the website.
Thank you very, very much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Catalina, we can move on to Page Builder. Thank you.
Hello there, my name is Ivan Pedai and I'm the CPO of Page Builder. Through my 14-year career in R&D, I could not help but notice how many questions need to be answered to build an effective online business. And all the answers to those questions came at a great cost of marketing, research and development budgets. And that's not even counting beginners' mistakes. But fear not, Page Builder is the answer to all these questions and even more. Because all you have to do is simply tell us what you need. A landing page to test your idea's market fit, a digital campaign to boost your online sales, or even full-scale e-commerce platform. You name it, we build it. Here's how it works. Our design engine builds a SEO-optimized layout and generates content based on your request. Then our marketing engine creates and runs a digital advertising campaign using the generated content. And bear with me, here's where the real magic happens. Our conversion engine constantly runs ABC testing on the background and perform user behavior analysis to maximize your sales. As a result, you get a highly performing online business. To prove that, we already have successful cases with our customers. For example, we got 2 times growth in leads and their quality, with 8 times conversion rate increase, which combined gave us a total sales increase of 227%. We actively develop new features and have already outperformed our top competitors in several categories. Our business model is built on 3 pillars: subscription fee, marketing, and sales commissions. We had already gained our first traction and validated our market fit by running a test campaign. Our market is growing, and we already have early adopters and paid customers. Our team has all it takes to build a profitable business. We're excited to discuss partnership and investment opportunities with you. Please contact us using the information on this slide. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you so much. And I see you're here, Olena. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I'm ready to answer your questions.
Yes. So do we have any questions from the audience? They say, please don't be shy. But meanwhile, also, Elena, do you want to give us the latest updates? What's up for Page Builder?
Sorry, repeat, please.
Do you want to give us the latest updates for Page Builders? What's happening at the moment for you guys?
What's up?
Like, is there any news? Some new development?
I understand. We release our e-commerce version, so you may sell the goods from our Page Builder, and now I'm representing our pride in France, in Lille. I'm in Paris now. And we have a series of investment meetings here in Paris. Yeah.
Good. So you're in Paris. Very nice. I know several startups are there at the moment.
Yeah. Yes.
So perfect for the France demo day. That's maybe where all of the investors are at the moment as well. Do we have any questions from the audience? Like I mentioned before, you can raise your hand as well as writing it in the chat. Otherwise, thank you so much, Olena, and I hope it's going well in Paris. Good luck to you. And Catalina, we can continue to our next bit with Joki.
Hello, I'm Andrei Dakhovsky, CEO and founder of Juki. Millions of artists upload their music on streaming platforms hoping to make a living out of their passion. 99% of them can only afford a cup of coffee at Starbucks once a year on their earnings from streaming. This happens because music industry is heavily centralized inequitable model. Juki is a game changer. We are a market-based ecosystem which consists of the streaming and discovery platform for up-and-coming artists and a marketplace for music IP rights where artists can issue shares in their songs' royalty rights and their fans and investors can buy and sell those shares like millions of people buying and selling shares on the stock markets. This is a new circular economy which replaces the old inflexible model. The reason why we are able to create a new model is the wealth of experience our founders have got. I was working for Universal Music, world's biggest music company, for over 10 years as CEO of the affiliate in Ukraine. Brian produced albums for Michael Jackson and Queen. He's got 53 golden platinum and double platinum records in the US to date. Gennady's communication strategy brought first ever Eurovision win to Ukraine, and Stefan's startup named Planet democratized internet and became an instrumental pillar in what internet is today. To build a user base, we've launched Juki app and web. To engage artists and their fans, we've established global inclusive online song contest. Anyone with a smartphone can upload music and take part. In 12 months, we've got 200,000 registered users from over than 140 countries. To gamify the scouting experience of the Discovery platform's users and prepare them to become investors on the music IP rights marketplace, we've created a unique algorithm named HitHunter, which allows users to discover potential hits. Juki utilizes a cutting-edge technologies, AI and Web3, to shine a light and interconnect different segments of users who create value in music. AI optimizes the scouting processes of the new talents, and Web3 utilizes a crowd wisdom and creates transparency. Juki is the winner of Select USA 2023 FinTech Pitching Session. We have graduated from Google, Meta, and JICA accelerators this year. Juki has appeared in the Wired magazine September edition. Our business model is approved by German regulator BaFin and unreplicable. We've got a test revenues of 100,000 euro. In 3 years, we'll reach 1 million registered users, 15 million revenues, and become a unicorn. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andrei. Great pitch and nice having you here today.
Likewise, thank you.
So I want to start to see if we have any questions from the audience. Like I said, please ask them. We're all here to interact. But meanwhile, please, Andrei, do you want to also give us an update how it's going now and any new news?
Thank you, Alexandra. Actually, we are continuing moving on our trajectory. We are integrating into Web3. Recently, we launched our native token, and it was listed on QuickSwap. That's a decentralized exchange on Polygon blockchain. It happened on April 1st. Since launch, the price of our token has raised almost 50%. This token is a utility token to serve our ecosystem. And we have recently released the first auction on Polygon blockchain for Ukrainian emerging female artists. And it was successful. It was made more for testing, but it was very important milestone for us. So now we are planning another auction for emerging artists from Africa, and hope everything will be developing quickly. Thank you for your question, Alexandra.
Oh, thank you for the update, and nice with the token that it's going up in price. Very good.
Yeah, yeah,
Very,
should go up.
very good. Do we have any questions from the audience?
I would like to ask you, what are you looking for mostly? Is it partnerships or is it funding? Maybe what type of stakeholders are you looking for?
Thank you for your question. We are looking for both partnership and we also fundraising. Currently, we are looking for 300K euro for it's kind of bridge investment to complete our leap to new technologies with AI and Web3 and solidify our footprint in market and be prepared for Series R next year. So this is what we are seeking on financial front. On with partnership, we are looking for organizations which deal with artists, with music lovers, like European Music Managers Association. We are in touch with. Also, I would love to be in touch with streaming platforms, new streaming platforms in Europe, because we are a bit competing in some way, but we are not direct competitors, so we can benefit from our partnership.
Thank you, Andre.
Yeah, thank you so much, Andre. And like I said, please connect with Andre for the poll. And thank you, Andre. We will move on.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will move on to our next pitch by Ayer. Catalina, if you want to share your screen.
Hi, my name is Julie and I present European Union AI Act compliance platform that gets companies from zero to compliant in 48 hours instead of 48 weeks. We're launching in August, just in time for compliance gold rush. The European AI Act enforcement begins in August with fines up to 35 million and 50,000 companies are scrambling to comply. As one Fortune 500 CLO told us, is GDPR all over again, but 10 times more complex, and there are zero dedicated solutions on the market. We are looking at 5 billion total addressable market by 2028, with companies spending from 20 to 100K annually on AI compliance. That 18-month compliance window is closing fast, creating perfect first mover conditions with no established competitors. Our platform automates what takes 10 weeks down to 10 minutes through automated risk assessment, real-time monitoring, and one-click audit reports. We have built the compliance infrastructure that makes AI Act adherence simple and scalable. We have 3 pricing tiers from 500 euros to 10,000 monthly, with 85% gross margins and 5-to-1 LTV to CAC ratio. Annual contracts, seized expansion, and premium features all create predictable and scalable revenue streams. Our phase 1 of go-to-market targets high-risk AI companies through direct sales to compliance officers with zero customer acquisition costs, driven by regulatory fear. We then scale through channel partnerships and premium tiers before expanding to adjacent regulations. Our current competitors like OneTrust and GDPR are GDPR-focused and slow to adapt, while law firms are expensive and unscalable. We are 10 times faster, 90% cheaper. We are purpose-built for AI Act governance. It's like Stripe versus banks in 2011. By now, we have conducted 127 customer interviews, with 89% saying AI Act is top 3 priority, and 94% of prototype users say they would buy today if available. We have 120,000 in pipeline commitments and advisors from UK's Information Commissioner's Office and Department for Business and Trade. Our founding team combines regulatory experience with financial compliance, technical execution. I lead go-to-market. Mark is building our successful platform, and we have direct access to European regulators and proven enterprise relationships. So we are raising a 500K pre-seed on a 2.5 million post-money valuation for 20% dilution. Funds will go 40% to product development, 30% to customer acquisition, 20% to team expansion, and 10% to legal and compliance infrastructure. In 5 years, every AI company will need us. The question is whether you want to own a piece of that future. Join us in building the essential infrastructure for AI economy's next phase.
Thank you so much, Julia. You know, I'm actually educated in this. I'm a lawyer specialized within AI, so super interesting to hear. Great job.
Great to meet you, colleague. Yes, I also have a legal background. I've been practicing for like 15 years at least.
Wow, that's super amazing. Great idea. And like I asked the other startups, do you want to give us a brief update where you are at the moment?
I am at the moment at Viva Tech, part of the Ukrainian pavilion. I'm one of the startups selected for the event. We have had a really productive 3 days. We already enrolled for yesterday, it was 8 companies starting pilots. Today, it's like, okay, one company has 500 clients. So let's say 500 a day. Today, it's European Stock Exchange, whistleblowers, consultants who want to white label, so all sorts of companies. We are demoing our solution. So solution is live, just with demo data. For companies joining our pilot, we are doing onboarding starting in July, and we will be doing also a lot of educational activities because a lot of companies are still in denial about AI Act and saying that doesn't apply to us. Yes, it does. If you're developing AI, using AI, selling AI, you must comply, and the fines are no joke. So yeah, it's been a really great week, to say the least. And we now are raising, yes, we are raising pre-seed, but that's an ideal case scenario. We would like to raise a super mini angel round to help us actually launch our platform in record time. So that's anywhere from 30 to 50K, but we need them now. So any angels, anyone wanting to join in ahead of time, we will be happy to hear from you.
Super interesting. I'm so happy that you're already onboarding and that you're having a great week. We feel it in your energy and really amazing. Do we have any questions from the audience? And as when I mentioned, this is recorded, so we will also publish this on YouTube to get extra exposure as well. Okay, thank you, Julia and Catalina. We can move on to our next page. But like I said, amazing, and it's always nice to connect with a fellow lawyer.
Wonderful, we'll be in touch. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Alexandra from Spendbase, a platform for companies to reduce self-spending. Spendbase was founded in early 2023, and we are a team of 60 people now. We have offices in the US, UK, and 6 more countries. Our mission is to help companies optimize their software costs and use. The idea of creating Spendbase came when our friend bragged. He left a company that continued to use his license worth $3,000 for 2 extra years. Another case occurred when the company fired the marketer and cancelled his subscription to an important service. 4 years of marketing data just went down the drain with this cancellation. And the problem is actually relevant for many companies, as vendors usually hide their SaaS prices, companies don't track which licenses they're paying for, and whether their employees are actually using that. Another thing is, this picture must be familiar to you, right? A lot of companies track their stock in Excel, which takes up too much manual work and is prone to mistakes. At Spendbase, we turn ugly Excel sheet into an easy-to-use software where you can see all of your subscriptions in one place, track licenses used, manage billing, and reporting. After showing company the whole picture of their SaaS spend, we do price benchmarking, apply partnership discounts, and negotiate on better deals with vendors. We don't stop on optimizing what companies are already paying for. With Spendbase, you can manage procurement flows to control your future spending in SaaS. And the next step is launching virtual banking. Companies could assign cards to employees, set custom spending rules, get cash back on each transaction, and automated reporting. We take 25% of what we actually save for a company, with no upfront payments. We also have a takeoff ratio of company SaaS spending, and after virtual banking launch, we'll have an interchange fee on each transaction. Spendbase is bootstrapped. We are backed by MasterCard, Google for Startups, and European Union. They give us equity-free support and mentorship. Without attracting any external investment, we managed to hit 2 million IRR and are growing 260% year-over-year. We already have 400 customers and they're almost not churning. This is how we plan to grow over the next 3 years. We want to double our LTV and add 2 new revenue streams with card launch and treasure feature. And this is our core team, and we're ready to shake up the market. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alexandra, for your pitch. And I see you're here with us today.
Yeah, hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Do you also want to give us a brief update how it's going for Spendbase and your latest news?
Yeah, so the team is actually at VivaTech 2 now, so I'm just like here helping them for on-site support. Yeah, so and actually virtual banking is already live, so please come and check it on our website and please come try to use it. And we're really proud with this update, and it's like a huge milestone for us. And also wanted to say thank you to Seeds of Bravery, because with the 50K grant, it was like a major support for us for this launch. We achieved so much with this, and yeah, so now we are just preparing to launch in the US and Canada. So yeah, stay tuned.
So nice to hear. Congratulations, Alexandra.
Thank you. Thank you.
And good that the grants have help and that your team is also in Paris. Good to see a lot of you there.
Yeah, VivaTech is just amazing. Team is like super happy to be here.
Very nice. And I see someone in the chat, Miguel from Spain. If you want to connect with him, or all of startups, you want to connect with him. Do we have any questions from the audience?
I'm a bit curious about your type of clients. If it's, you talk about companies in your pitch, but I'm thinking also networks, thinking even us at Impact Hub, we have 100 plus offices and we all use this type of apps or, tools, softwares. So thinking on like that type of clients that are not companies, but networks or organizations.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Just the main point for us is whether you use SaaS or not. And right now we just launched even some cloud programs, so now we are not even SaaS based. I'd say if you use SaaS or clouds, or you need virtual cards or any corporate spend management, you can just come say hi to us, and we are just happy to help. So yeah, sure.
Thank you, Alexandra.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Alexandra.
Thank you.
Okay, then we're going to continue to our last pitch of the day. I see Sergey is already, you're ready to answer all of the questions. I love it. Catalina, do you want to share your screen, please?
Hello, I'm Sergey Vlasko, CEO and co-founder of WeMate. We see market and technology readiness for disruption of current insurance business model. We are motivated to create a platform that will have a global impact on insurance industry, just like other sharing economy platforms, Uber and Airbnb. Traditional insurance models have many disadvantages: high insurance premiums, non-transparent claim settlement processes, and inequalities. Significant factor of this is centralized approach, where a central unit sets the price, terms, and claim handling. WeMates is changing this. We use decentralized peer-to-peer model. WeMates platform allow users to create own pools with tailored terms and conditions, share risks, and decide on insurance claim and premium refund if no or fewer claims occur. As a result, this model allows for lower premiums, transparent claim payouts, and give more control to the insured. Instead of traditional agent-broker distribution, we will use member-get-member by means of social networking and social media. Our platform makes insurance premiums 40% lower than traditional model without sacrificing coverage. This solution benefits not only individuals, but small businesses, startups, and underserved communities too. P2P risk-sharing platform will give an access to customized, fair, and affordable insurance to all. By integrating technologies such as artificial intelligence for risk assessment and blockchain for transparency, our platform is built to scale up. The more users join, the more scalable and reliable system becomes, with potential to expand across borders. We are optimistic about transformative potential of WeMates. It will change not only the insurance industry, but entire sharing economy. Your support will allow us to scale our platform faster, expand to societies across Europe, and continue to improve our technology for even better efficiency, visibility, and impact. Our vision is to allow people to decide on how they want to protect their personal belongings, pet, or anything they need by pooling a group of friends, like-minded peers, instead of purchasing square insurance product they don't need. In our future, WeMates will be a global platform that will provide customized insurance solution to millions of users and create new standard within insurance industry. Together with you, we can make our goal reality. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sergey. And I see you're here with us today. And like I asked the previous startups, would you also please give us an update how it's going at the moment?
Currently, just recently, we got several authorizations from European NCAs. So we are closely working with regulators on allowing us to go to the market, and we have received permission from the Netherlands National Bank, Czech Republic National Bank, Lithuanian National Bank authorizations, and we are deciding and choosing which markets we want to cover. So, recently we launched our crowdfunding campaign. So by this campaign, we will initially try to estimate what type of insurances mostly interested our potential customers are mostly interested in.
Nice that you got the authorization. It must always be difficult, but good job.
Yeah, it took us enormous amount of time.
I can imagine. I'm not surprised at the least. Do you have any questions from the audience?
I think you answered the first one, regulations, but I'm thinking regarding what are you looking for now, specifically in terms of fundraising, but also stakeholder support and partnerships.
Yes, we are looking both. First of all, we need resources to run and launch our business, and insurance is always drainful in terms of resources to launch. But also we are looking for the partnership. We have secured a few letter of intents from the potential partners, and one of those partners is European neobank. So probably we will go B2B to C with B2B to C offer. But yes, we are looking also for partnerships or distribution, the insurance.
Thank you, Sergio.
Thank you so much, Sergey, and thank you all for your all amazing pitches. Thank you, Sergey. And I will just share my screen and end this demo day with some more information. First of all, I really want to give a big thank you to all of our amazing startups. It's always amazing and so inspiring to hear your work, and I think everyone in the audience also get inspired. I also want to get a shout out to our upcoming demo days. We have one almost every week for 4 weeks. So next week it's about growth companies. The week after that about female entrepreneurs. After that edtech, and the last one in July will be about AI. So also if you as a startup are interested, please sign up to join these demo days, and the same for the audience. And I also want to showcase our communication channels. As you see, you can follow our work at Seeds of Bravery almost everywhere. We have everything from a newsletter, website, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. And as we mentioned in the beginning, this session is being recorded and will be shared on YouTube. And I also want to give a big thank you to Catalina, my colleague who have supported me through the day with the tech. You did an amazing job, Catalina. So a big thank you to you as well. And thank you, Miguel, for sharing your contact information in the chat. Miguel is an investor, so please connect with him as well. Otherwise, just a big thank you. I will be here in the meeting for like 2-3 minutes if you have any more questions. And a big thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, okay. Thank you. I think we can jump out, Catalina, because there's no more questions. But thank you so much, Kata, for helping. Very good job.
Yes, of course. Alex, I share in the chat our next webinars as well.
Good.
If you want to share it with the rest of the Ukrainian startups on readiness and funding. And Regina is going to be talking about funding, so it's going to be super interesting.
Okay, good. I will share it with the startups. Thank you so much, Kata, really, for helping. I know you're also very busy, but I appreciate it so much.
Really nice. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.